welcome back to my channel, or welcome if this is your first time here. Today's video is going to be so satisfying. It is my spring cleaning my kitchen video, and we're also gonna do a little makeover, and we're gonna be putting wallpaper on our kitchen island. I know it sounds crazy, and it is definitely a pop of color in here, but I promise you guys, it looks amazing. So definitely stay tuned until the end because you'll see that there. But the first few minutes of this video, I'm gonna be taking you guys around the kitchen and showing y'all what a hot mess all of my cabinets are. They are unorganized and I need to declutter a ton of stuff. So yeah, bear with me while I show you guys the disaster, my dirty little secrets of my kitchen, and we're gonna work on getting this place all cleaned up. So without further ado, let's jump on in. One thing we don't have to work on is the pantry. So if you missed that video where I deep cleaned and decluttered and organized this pantry, I will link it down below for you guys just in case you are wanting some pantry organization inspiration. Over here at my island, I have 4 drawers, 4 cabinets, and up top is where I keep everything. This is cookie cutters and measuring cups, scissors, can openers, serving spoons, spatulas. Over here is some more, and then over here in this one is like rolling pins and just kind of things for baking. So down here in this cabinet, I've got all of my appliances. So this needs some help as well. You can see my toaster is even falling down, but the crock pot's over here, the air fryer, Instant Pot, stuff like that. And then over here in this cabinet is where I keep all of my containers. Over here on this side of the kitchen with the stove and the microwave, this is the cabinet where I keep all of our vitamins and supplements and medicines, and the dog's medicine is up there too. I keep some of our medicines in our master bathroom, but the majority of them are over here, especially all the vitamins and supplements are in this cabinet. So you can see I kind of have it organized because I've got all of these labels on these containers, and I just don't like the way this is looking. So I got some containers that you can't see through, and I feel like it's gonna make this look so much better. But over here is where I keep my pots and pans. I don't think I'm gonna have to declutter any of these, but I definitely want to just get this all organized. Over here is where I keep all of my pans for cooking. This cabinet's not so bad. This is like my coffee cabinet because it's right here at the Keurig. But yeah, this one's not so bad, but definitely needs a little help. Like the sea salt needs to be over there with the spices. Don't know why it's over here. This is tea. Above the stove is where I keep the mixing bowls and just like extra plastic utensils. You can see this one's not so bad either, but I've got like baking powder up there, which needs to be with the baking stuff in the pantry. I can see some stevia up there, which I don't even use anymore because I prefer Swerve now. So we just need to clean this area up, but it's not so bad. On the other hand, my junk drawer is so bad. And it's getting to the point where like anytime you go to open this drawer, things are getting caught on the ledge here. So we gotta declutter this. Under the sink is also a mess. I'm telling you guys, this is why I am so excited to do this video, because I am just gonna be so happy once we can get my kitchen back in order. This one I just organized with all of my new microfiber cloths, so we won't have to deal with that. And this is where I just keep some hand towels for after we wash our hands. And these are extra hand towels. Over here is just some serving trays and like our popcorn bowl. My utensil drawer is not so bad either, so we probably won't need to touch this area. But if you want to know where I got my utensil organizer, it was off of Amazon, and I love it. It's adjustable, so you can make it bigger or smaller. Like you don't have to have these 2 sides over here. You can like collapse it in, so it fits lots of different drawers. Over here in this drawer is where I keep like freezer paper, aluminum foil, saran wrap, even Ziploc bags. These are bags for the crock pot. So I want to actually take this container and put it over here. This is where I have all of my cookbooks, and I recently got this, and it's like a recipe card holder, and it even has the cards in here, so you can write down any recipes that come out of the cookbooks that you love and just pop them in there, and it's going to take up so much less space than having a whole drawer for cookbooks and stuff. So like I said, I think I want to put all of my Ziploc bags and bags for the crock pot over here on this side, and then just have this drawer for all of my freezer paper and aluminum foil and stuff like that. So this is another cabinet where I keep all of my like serving trays. My mixing bowl over here needs to go over there with the other mixing bowls. So we're just gonna tidy this area up. I don't think there's anything that needs to be decluttered because I use all of this, but as you can see, it's not very pretty. This is our trash cabinet and it is awful. You can see we've got some spills over here, and then down here looks really bad too. And if I take our trash can out, you can see we gotta clean this up. So over here is where I keep all of my pot holders, and I don't think we're gonna have to declutter this either, but definitely need to tidy it up. Look, maybe we do need to declutter. And lastly, this is where we keep all of our plates and bowls and tumblers and mugs and cups and all of that. So I'm going to declutter a lot of this and get it all back organized. It's not so bad, but I was going through it this morning just trying to figure out what I want to get rid of. And the kids really don't use these anymore because we have all of these tumblers, which I got off of Amazon and I love. I think they're so cute and they look so satisfying in here, but I can't remember. I think it was a pack of 24 of them. And like I said, they're just adorable. So we don't really use these anymore. So I think I'll get rid of those. And then the bowl up there is a mixing bowl, so that needs to go with that stuff. And over here in my mug cabinet, I've got a lot of them, and I feel like I normally gravitate towards the ones down here. So I want to declutter this a little bit more. As you can see, I'm kind of a mug hoarder though, so I love my mugs, so I think this will be a little bit hard. But I wanted to show you guys like inside of the cabinet, so you can see we kind of need to wipe this down too whenever we get to this cabinet. So since I've been putting out my spring cleaning videos this year, I've mentioned that one thing that I have kind of changed up is starting with an area that I am most excited about, or something that I feel like I'm going to get the most satisfaction from. And my junk drawer was definitely one of the messiest drawers in the entire kitchen. And so I knew I was going to feel so much better once this was done. And so I definitely wanted to just start here, and I felt like it was going to give me that boost of motivation that I definitely needed. So I'm just going to get this all decluttered, get all the things out of here that don't belong and put them in the spots where they do belong, and then clean it out and get it all organized. I also got some organization trays that I'll be organizing with, and it just makes it look so good. I also wanted to let you guys know I got these organization trays off of Amazon, and I've been using them everywhere in my house this year when it comes to spring cleaning and organizing. I've used them in Justin's office, and then I also used one in our bathroom to organize all of my bath bombs, and it looks so good. So if you want to check those out, I will have them linked in my Amazon storefront, and I'll have that in my description box.
Carried all the weight on my shoulder, had me going never once I told you no, told you no.
We also had a lot of batteries in that junk drawer, so I recently got this battery organizer, also off of Amazon, so I'll link it for you guys too. But I'm just gonna get them all organized in there, and I absolutely love this thing because it also comes with something so you can test out your batteries to make sure they're still good, and it just feels so good to have all of my batteries in one place. So now we're gonna get to work on the medicine cabinet and where we keep our vitamins. So I'm just gonna start by taking everything out, and also as you can see, this is the next day because there's an outfit change. And that is something that I wanted to mention to you guys, is whenever I am decluttering or spring cleaning areas in my house, I really like to pace myself because it is so easy to get overwhelmed, especially when you're working in a place as big as the kitchen with lots of different areas that you're going to be working with. It's easy to get overwhelmed. So I like to really pace myself and kind of do things one at a time, even if it's just one thing a day, and it really starts to add up, and then before you know it, your entire kitchen is deep cleaned. So that is the method that I did whenever I was spring cleaning the kitchen, and it definitely worked for me. I felt a lot better doing it this way and not nearly as overwhelmed as I would have been if I felt like I had to do it all in one day. But as you can see, I'm just going through all of the medicines and vitamins, and I'm putting them into these pink containers. And these containers I have also been using everywhere in my house lately. I use some in our laundry room and to organize with in our bathroom as well. And this is another thing that I am just obsessed with and I cannot live without when it comes to home organization. And these also came off of Amazon, of course, so I'll have these linked for you guys too. But I'm just going to start sectioning everything off, getting rid of vitamins and medicines that are expired, and just get them all organized. So now that I've gotten everything organized, I'm going to label these. Not only is it really nice to have it labeled because it looks great on the front of the containers, but also since I'm not the only one using the medicines and Justin's also going to be reaching for medicines and supplements as well, I definitely wanted him to know exactly where everything was. That way he's not having to dig all through these containers when he needs something. But I just wanted to share a before shot of what this cabinet looked like, and now this is the after. It is a total transformation and it looks so much better. Like I'm lucid dreaming, got me flying high, 'cause I can't believe that I get to have you close on an endless road. I'm levitating now in one of those lucid dreams. So another area I was very excited to work on is my cabinets with all of my mugs and tumblers. I have a total obsession and addiction with mugs especially. I feel like they just bring me so much joy in the mornings whenever I'm using them, or throughout the day whenever I want to make coffee or tea, and it's just like a representation of your personality, I feel like, and I don't know why they always make me so happy. So I'm just going to take them all out of this cabinet and then start to wipe down the cabinet and declutter those mugs and get rid of a few that were chipped or that I don't really feel like I gravitate towards anymore. And I have other favorites that I have now, so I definitely wanted to declutter those, send them off to Goodwill so they're not taking up space in my cabinet anymore, and keep the ones that definitely bring me joy. those before and after shots are always my favorite part of every video that I watch. So this is the before and this is the after. It looks so much better, all organized. You can tell I've decluttered a lot, and it definitely brings me so much more joy opening up this cabinet and seeing it this way. But now I'm going to move on to the other cabinets beside my mug cabinets, and I'm going to start to go through this one as well, just taking out things that I no longer want and cleaning it out. So I didn't get rid of a whole lot out of that cabinet, but I did get rid of these 2 plates because they don't match the set that we have. And then I also got rid of a few cups. I also got rid of this one because I don't know if you guys can see it, but Julie wrote on the top of this, so just gonna get rid of that. These things over here I'm gonna bring out to the garage. I've got these Valentine's cups. This is where you put the straw, but I'm gonna put this with my Valentine's decor outside, and then I'll also put this with the Christmas stuff. That way I can use it next year. But now we're gonna get to work on all of these drawers with all the random kitchen items that you need, like spatulas, serving spoons, measuring cups, measuring spoons, you name it, it's in here. So we're gonna start to take everything out of these drawers, get them all organized, and I had originally planned to put my drawer dividers in here, but then when I tested them out, they didn't fit. I should have measured before I ordered them, but I had some left over from whenever I was organizing our dressers in all of our bedrooms, so I just decided to try those out and they didn't fit, but I managed anyway, and you guys will be able to see how clean and organized it all looks in the end.
When we were younger, we used to sit on the grass among the flowers. We just let the days pass by. People would tell us to get a grip of ourselves and get a job. We didn't care what we were told, 'cause when we were younger, we used to sit on the grass and go, damn, I don't wanna grow old. I wish I could turn back time. Stay up all night singing songs on the terrace. We didn't mind sitting out in the cold. It was impossible to make us embarrassed. We were free. Do you remember stealing smokes from your parents? Sometimes we got a bit out of control. When they found out we ran from home just to scare them, we were free. When we were 17.
So now that I've gotten all those drawers organized, I'm gonna start going through my oven mitt drawer, and I don't have a whole lot to get rid of, but I definitely had some things that had like some holes in them and that were stained, and I had perfectly good ones, so I figured why not get rid of the things that are all messed up. And I also had some with snowflakes on them, so I figured I would put those outside in the garage with all of my Christmas stuff. So over here is a few things that I have decluttered. We've got measuring spoons, some spatulas, just things that don't really look that great anymore. The spatula is kind of worn. And then so are these. There's some stains and some tears. But then over here, I set aside some things that I do want to keep, but I don't need to have in my kitchen at all times because I only use these things at Christmas time. So I've got these Christmas spoons right here. Oh, I just realized this one is not a Christmas spoon. I'm gonna put that with the stuff then. But this one is a Christmas spoon, some cookie cutters, and then also these snowflake mitts. So I think what I'm gonna end up doing is just putting all of that Christmas stuff in this container and putting it up there above the refrigerator because I never use these cabinets, but that would be a perfect spot for it. That way I don't have to find somewhere to store it in the garage. So when I climbed up there to put my Christmas stuff in this cabinet, I realized that I still had a lot of things up there that I had no clue were still in here. So that is why it's so important to do the spring cleaning, because I feel like throughout the year, you kind of forget where you put things, especially in my case. So I'm just gonna get all of these baking things out of here, get them all organized. Some things were expired, of course, because they had been up there for a while. And then some things I wanted to keep, like sprinkles, and the baking soda was still fine. I had some candles. So yeah, I'm gonna keep those things.
You know that I'ma keep it cool. With you I feel like breaking rules. On the edge, looking out with no parachute. You know I'm dreaming about us two, playing around without a clue. On the edge, leaning out. With us it's all or nothing. Ooh, but guess I need more of you.
And the next thing on my list is to go through all of my pots and pans, and in these two drawers is where I keep all of those. And I actually didn't get rid of a whole lot here because I feel like I have what I need, but I definitely wanted to take everything out of here, get it all vacuumed out because there were some crumbs in there, and wipe down, and then also just organize it the way I want it, because when it was all in there, it was definitely not organized. So under the sink is another area that I was very excited to declutter and get all organized again, because as you can see, it is a disaster in here. There is no organization whatsoever. I have a jar full of my dish tabs, and then I also have that basket back there with some cleaning products in it, but it's obviously not a method that's really working for me. So I'm just gonna take everything out, clean out this cabinet, and then declutter the cleaning products that I'm not using, or if I am using them but not on a daily basis, I'm gonna move them out to the garage where I keep most of my cleaning products anyway. That way I can just make this cabinet look so much better, and I can have the things that I use on a daily basis right in front of me, and that way it's not all cluttered up and I can't find the things that I need. So over here in this gray container, I kept products that I use either on a daily basis or a weekly basis. So definitely things that I need to keep on hand right in front of me. And then in the basket beside it, I put my Scrub Daddy, a few like scrubber pads, and my scrubbing gloves. And then I also kept this, it's almost like, it looks like a bar soap, but it's steel, and it's what you can wash your hands with whenever you've been cooking with onions, and it helps take that out of your hands, like the scent out of your hands. And then I also have my jar of dish tabs, but this looks so much better than it did before. So now that we've gotten under the sink all decluttered and organized again, the next area I want to work on is this cabinet with all of our food containers in it and lunch boxes, and then also the one beside it with all of our appliances like the crock pot, the Instant Pot, the air fryer, the toaster, blender, everything like that. So I'm going to get to work on this one first and just start by taking everything out. And this is another area where I didn't declutter a whole lot because I need all of these things, but I definitely wanted to clean out this cabinet and get it all organized again. That way things like the toaster weren't falling down and it had a place in there. And now that that one's done, I'm going to start to work on the cabinet with all of our food storage containers. And this one was definitely needing some help in another area that I've been very excited to do, because whenever I unload the dishwasher, I really like to make sure all of the lids are with their containers. That way I can make sure they always have a match and we don't have containers without lids just taking up space in there. And as you could see in the before clip, it was all just jumbled in there and I couldn't really tell. So I definitely wanted to just go through everything and make sure it had a lid and everything had a match, and clean out this area too. There is one area in this video where you're not going to see me organize, and that is our refrigerator. And if you guys have been following me over on my Instagram lately, you know I've been doing daily cleaning motivation. Well, pretty much daily. I feel like I've missed maybe a few days, but most days I am pumping out some cleaning motivation. And one day I posted a IGTV, and it was me cleaning out my refrigerator and my freezer, and it's super satisfying to watch. I think it's only like 6 or 8 minutes, somewhere around there, and it's just a short video where you can get some refrigerator organization motivation. So definitely check that out after you watch this video. Be sure to check out my Instagram. I always have some cleaning motivation going up in my stories, and sometimes some IGTVs like that. I'm hoping to do more really soon, so definitely let me know if you guys enjoyed that, if you've seen it already, and also if you haven't seen it, be sure to check it out. We also have a massive announcement coming up very soon. It's a project we've been working on for almost a year and a half. COVID really set us back with this, but it's something that I have dreamt of doing forever, and I am so excited for the launch date to finally be coming up so soon. But I'm going to be giving you guys some teasers throughout this next month, and I wanted to give y'all a teaser in this video and let y'all know that you can see it in this video. So I would love to know down below in the comments what you think it is that I have been working on for almost a year and a half.
Stars over us, just a dream guiding us, and not a single cloud in the sky. If I could go back in time, I'd pack my bags right now. If I could play back my life, I wouldn't think twice. A pair of jeans and a dusty shirt, we didn't have a dime. No, you and me were poor and stirred, all we had was time. All we had was time. Every bad thing and every good, I wouldn't change it if I could, 'cause it all led us up to this. Every moment, every kiss. If I could go back in time, I'd pack my bags right now. If I could play back, rewind, I wouldn't think twice. A pair of jeans and a dusty shirt, we didn't have a dime. No, you and me were poor and stirred, and all we had was time. When you and me were poor and stirred, and all we had was time.
So the last cabinet that I needed to work on over here on this side of the wall was my cabinet with my like muffin tins and bread pans and the cookie sheets and things like that, casserole dishes. So I just wanted to take everything out of here, get it all decluttered. I actually didn't declutter a whole lot from this one because I feel like I needed most of this stuff, but I did get rid of one cookie sheet because I have a few others that I recently bought, the rose gold ones that just look so much better, and I've been taking good care of them and just putting tinfoil down anytime I use them, instead of, I used to spray them with like Pam or any kind of like nonstick spray, and I feel like that stuck to the cookie sheet and started to make my cookie sheets look really bad. So I've just started to use tinfoil anytime I use those. It has worked really well. So I just got rid of the one that didn't look quite as good. I also feel like I might have a little bit of an obsession with serving trays. You guys know I love my charcuterie boards and snack trays, and my kids love them as well. And we love doing movie nights, so I've got some of these like popcorn containers, but we just love our serving trays around here. So I do have 2 cabinets full of those, and I did want to declutter some of those, and there were a few things that weren't in their right spots. So I had a few like mixing bowls over here that I needed to put with the other mixing bowls, and just a few things that I wanted to declutter. I've gotten a few new things lately, so just out with the old and in with the new.
Who knows what you think about me? And I know I shouldn't care. I really tried my best, but I can't make you happy. And I can't stop time for you. I don't know why we couldn't work this out, because you know I tried the best I could. I don't know how or what I could have done better. Baby, I really tried the best I could. I can't stop time for you. Stop time for you. I've played my part for nothing, and I did it all for you, for you. Yeah, we've been through this, I'm not the one you need right now, and I can't stop time for you. I don't know why we couldn't work this out, because you know I tried the best I could. The best I could. I can't stop time for you. I can't stop time for you. I don't wanna be with somebody who's never gonna be around for me, around for me. I'm running out of energy, I realize you'll never be the one for me. I can't stop time for you.
So above my serving tray cabinets, I have these 2 drawers. One has things like Ziploc bags, bags for the crock pot, parchment paper, aluminum foil, things like that in there. And then in the other one, I used to have a ton of cookbooks, but I recently got this new like tin box, and I'm keeping all of my recipes in there instead. And so now I only have 2 cookbooks that I wanted to keep that I haven't really used a whole lot yet because they're new to me. So I still wanted to keep those, but since that drawer is pretty much empty, I wanted to use it to put all of my Ziploc bags in and kind of give myself some more space.
We could run away, we don't gotta stay. I can feel it, it burns inside me. Take away the pain, we can go insane. I can feel it, it burns inside me. We could run away, we don't gotta stay. I can feel it, it burns inside me. Take away the pain, we can go insane. Trust me, I won't let you down. I won't let you down. Yeah, I won't let you down. I won't let
As you can see, this looks so much better now that I've kind of spaced everything out, and I've got all of my like aluminum foil and plastic wrap and things like that in one space, and then all of my Ziploc bags and bags for the crock pot in another place. It just looks so much better and more organized this way. But now the next thing we're going to do is put the wallpaper on our kitchen island, and I was so nervous but also very excited to do this. We're going to be using the peel and stick wallpaper from Scott Living, and this is the Property Brothers that you see on HGTV, but we get all of their wallpaper from Lowe's or Home Depot. I think both places carry it actually, but I'm pretty sure it's Lowe's. But we have used their wallpaper in our pantry and also the sitting area in our bedroom, and now we're going to be using this one, and I feel like this just pop of this royal blue color is really going to flow into the living room, because you guys know we've got that blue couch in there, and I just feel like the kitchen was needing that pop of color. It's very white and I had no color in here really, so I definitely wanted to just give the island that pop of color, and Justin has gotten really good at doing wallpaper, and especially this kind where you don't really have to line it up. It's so easy to use, and it's peel and stick, so it's basically just like a huge sticker. So if you mess up, it's really easy just to take it off and then stick it back on. And so you guys just wait until the end. Like, I am obsessed with the way this turned out. So the SD card on our camera actually ran out of time before he was done with the island, so I thought it would be fun to share the big reveal of what the kitchen island looks like for the very end of this video, but don't worry, it's not too far away. The last thing that we need to do before I show y'all the big reveal of that is to clean out our cabinet with our trash can in it, and as you can see, it's a complete disaster, and also the bottom of this cabinet was starting to pick up, so we definitely wanted to put some paper liner down in there and get it all cleaned up. And also we got a new trash can and something like one of those little contraption things where you can slide your trash can out, so that way our trash can isn't sitting in there anymore, and it just looks so much better. So this is also going to be a great transformation.
I bet you think that I should calm down, and that I'm overthinking everything about you, and that we're good the way we are. But I don't know that much about you, what things you like and what you don't. It's not that long.
So we are getting fancy with our trash can situation. I feel like everybody has this, and we're like probably the last ones to get it. But we got one of these little contraptions that will slide out. It's not screwed in yet, but as you can see, it will slide out. The trash can goes in there. So anytime we have to take out the trash or put something in the trash or whatever, we can just slide it out instead of having the trash can just sitting in there like that.
You knock me down. I know I'm feeling something for you. The way you look, the way you laugh, and how you move. It kinda makes me go crazy.
So here is the big reveal of what the kitchen island looks like, and also I wanted to back up so you guys can see how it just flows into the living room. We've got a sleepy pup over there, but it just flows into the living room with our blue couch and the wall art that we have, and I just feel like it looks so good together. It's kind of hard for me to show you all together everything that I'm seeing through the camera, but if you're standing in the living room and you can see all of this at one time, it just looks amazing. And then over here in our dining room area, we also have this blue rug down here, and the kitchen definitely needed this pop of color more than I even realized. And I just love this wallpaper. Like, I'm totally obsessed with it. I now want to get the tan one and put it upstairs in the guest bedroom because I am just in love with it. I think it looks awesome in here. But I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Leave it a thumbs up if you did, and subscribe if you're new. And I'll leave some more of my videos up here on the screen for you guys. And I'll see y'all next time. Bye.